I bring everybody a revolutionary greetings. I bring all of you revolutionary greetings. Happy lockdown. Happy disobedient day in advance. Happy disobedient day. Happy Valentine's Day to our great people. On my place day, shake, day. Please thumbs up if my volume is if my volume and my video are on point. Let me see a thumbs up. Amber Freedom, yep, cafe turn up, yep, please turn up right for corner. Archangel Michael, the one will kick Satan out of heaven. Please share as you join. I know that it's impromptu, but I just have a lot to do and I only come when I can. It's not easy. It's not easy with me and work and revolution, because this revolution must be successful. Share as you join. Mabia, your place day, your cafe turn up right for up, shake no day. Please share as you join. Share as you join so that others can join and give the encouragement that we deserve. I'm trying to block this thing. I don't like to be seeing it when I'm streaming. Okay. Anyway, it will not go, but no problem. Shake no day. Revolutionary greetings. I greet all the people in the great country of Ambazonia, the great country of Ambazonia with 13 luxurious states. 13 luxurious states and the diaspora, which makes the 14th state. Fufu don't type La République for hand. This one, that a generation that we do not believe in promises. We believe in selflessness, integrity, conviction, and dedication. And this is the generation. We're not there for year other things. Say we promise you this, we promise you enam, we promise you how they call that other exercise school. We promise you in here. They'll promise you. You don't hear big name them. All those school, all those education without our land is still a literate slave. If you are illiterate and you have all those education, you are still a slave. You are just a literate slave. So this is a generation that have rejected all those promises. We stand for selflessness, we stand for integrity, we stand for conviction, and we stand for dedication. Our valiant angels in ground zero are giving us our integrity by fighting for our land. If we don't have the land, we do not have anything. If we do not have the land, we can have all the education, but it will still be zero. We must have the land. Education is a constitutional right in our homeland. That is why we are fighting to give the education that our people deserve, to give the best to our people, not the kind of education that you go and they give you colonial mentality. You go and if you allow the enemy, if you allow the colonizer to continuously teach your children, they are passing, while you are fighting, they are educating the children again, so they will rise up and be slaves again. This is the time for us to fight like there is no tomorrow. This is the time for us to fight like we have no break in our vehicle, like we have, like, you know how we break down fall for motor. When break down fall, the motor just go na any side way one go. So I welcome everybody. Please share so that others can join. My life is always impromptu because I don't want to make promises and then I don't meet up and then I'm not able to come live. So I just like to show up, and the few people that can show up with me, we can make it. And once we make it, the PR will rip it up from here so that ground zero will also follow. This is not the generation that they can promise we promise una this, we give una work, we want fix una road, we want be una school them. No, we have rejected all that. Once we get with our land, all that will fall in place. Revolutionary greetings to all our 13 strong, luxurious, rich, empowered states of Ambazonia. Shake no day, as it pain them, it is sweet us. We are seeing every day how they are falling. Every day, I have never seen a bunch of citizens that cannot rise up. The day where La République will rise price for beer, When they go put price for beer, now why that way, no matter what they do, they make sure say beer get a lower price. Because they know say if they add price for beer, it might be their end. Now there are citizens the way they don't put the inside bottle. They don't put the inside bottle locker. Once they open bottle for beer, they revive. They find, they say, would they check, would they confirm? We have to fight. We have to fight. I want to thank everybody for the fundraiser. The fundraiser the end of last month, a week and a half ago, was superb. We came in and showed our anger by supplying ground zero what they need. And we have seen what is happening in the ground. We've seen Donga. We've seen how they are gradually pushing the enemy to and away. A lot of them are escaping to ground one. A lot of them are escaping to Nigeria because there is no safe zone for them. We are the widow maker generation, and they should bring their body back. We generation when they fear for die. Everybody in this life must die one day. But the different, if you go to any tombstone, you will see 2 dates. The date that you were born and the day that you die. Those 2 days are not as important as what you did in between those days. What you did in between those days is what will justify that you are here. In the next 100 years, most of us fighting this revolution will not be here. All of us would have been gone. Even the things that we are fighting for will stay here. And it's the next generation, and the next, maybe our 4th generation that will be enjoying and know that we existed and we did our best to give them a head start. So this is the generation that have decided that we must give the integrity of our people by giving them the land. If you don't have the land, you do not have any dignity. You don't have any integrity. You don't have any say. You are still a slave. They can promise you, make you minister, make you whatever they make you. If you do not own your own land and make decisions in your own land, if you have foreigners in your land making important decisions, chiefs now are being appointed by the enemy. They are there ruling us. Their teachers are there confusing our children in school. Those days are gone. We are fighting for constitutional education where our children will be educated with the real education. Not education that they are coming and teaching you what is the longest river in Africa. What has that got to do with our well-being? What has that got to do with our people, our development? A kind of education that when you go to school, they tell you, take your right hand, put her over your head, touch your ear. When your hand does not touch your ear, it means that you are not qualified for school. What kind of stupidity was that? They don't know that we have short people with long hand. We have older people that are short and have the age, but they will not be allowed to go to school because they cannot do this and touch their ears. Those days are gone. We are fighting to give our children the kind of education that they deserve. The kind of education that if you come out of school, you will not be a liability to your family. You will be an independent person, or you will add to the family, to the value of your family. Not that kind of school that you will go and obtain PhD, but you are still a slave because you don't own your own land. You don't make your own decision. You are not proud of yourself. Even you are sitting there in Yaoundé, they call you PM, they call you this, they give you big titles. You know in your head that you cannot walk around with your shoulders back up and your head upright because you are still a slave, because you don't make decision for yourself. They make decision for you. You do not own your own land, and those days are gone. We are the generation that have refused to receive promises. We are the generation that have refused to be afraid to die. We are unapologetic, and we are standing and saying that we must have our land. They are crumbling, but they will put up a facade. They will put up a scam. They will come and talk as if they are strong. They will set up situation where they want to prove like they are strong. They can never be strong. They sneak in and take videos and sneak out. The owner of land are the people that sit there, go around their compound, walk their farm, clean their yard. When you come in at night and sit in a room with people and take videos and even describe us that Lucifer have rejected us, it means that you know that we are of God. The only thing that Lucifer rejects is what is of God. Lucifer, when he has tried and reject you, you should be happy because you know that you are God's own. We are not taking any promises. We are not taking any bribe. We are not taking anything that is less of our independence. Because once we have our independence, we have our land, and it implies that we have our dignity. We are not shaking. We are not blinking. Do not blink means that shake yodel. It means that shake no day. Those days are gone. Our parents' days are gone. Our ancestors, great-grandparents, their days are gone. We are the generation that have refused. We have seen our brothers achieve PhD and come back and sit in the house with us and look at our parents for support. We have seen our elders. They have gone. They have all kind of degree. They cannot find anything to do. A country where everybody's vision is to leave the country. Now they have blocked their citizens that you cannot leave. That we created this shit alone. We will die in it alone. Let us be wise. Now let me talk about this lockdown. A word to a wise is sufficient. Ground Zero have done too much. They are still doing a lot. When they say a simple lockdown, 1 day, 2 days will not kill you. This lockdown is to defile the colonial master. We are in charge of our land. No matter how they come and tell you that they will protect you, like the traitor that are listening to an audio where he told one woman that they should go and march against Amber. Kudos to that mommy. Mommy, your cafe day up. Your place is day up. You say you know fit die. You say even if you want die, you want me all man no person where he kill you. That is the spirit. That is how you stand up for your people, and you know that one of the things that can happen to you is death. Traitor, ngom dok, go she down for Canada. They don't send it for place where traitors them. They feel really accommodate them. If they now for Canada, they instruct people there for ground. May they go march against Amber. That mommy, that smart mommy, that mommy, na mommy of this generation, where he realize say better he die, better he fall in the hand of the people than to fall in the hand of the enemy. The enemy can be there at that pertinent time where they need your propaganda to protect you, but after that, the enemy would not be there. You'll go for your house you want. The time when they go and pick you, a kelebe no go stand for day. The time when they go and pick you, the enemy no go stand for day. We be the generation where we lost everything we'll get up. We decide say we know it we fight for. We don't get pride because we don't get land. We go fight for that land. That is why the leadership of the Ambazonian Governing Council, the Ambazonian Defense Forces is being played. Every infiltrator must talk against the Ambazonian Governing Council, the Ambazonian Defense Forces, and their leaders, the CIC of the Ambazonian Governing Council, Dr. Cho Ayaba. They will talk against him because that is one person that stands for the land. And once we have that land, we don't care if they call us 2 cubes of sugar. We don't care if they call us dogs or rats or lesuri. Whatever they call us, we agree because we have a one agenda. The freedom of our land and to give our people their dignity and their integrity. This lockdown on the 10th, 11th, and 12th, please stay home. Stay home. A word to a wise is enough. No one lost your life for sika 1 hour. Say, Abuan run go do this. Or Abuan run go do this. The enemy will promise you that they will protect you. But when we are coming for you, the enemy will not be there. Let us be wise. Let us not be penny wise and pound foolish. That one day when you go shit up for us. This Saturday when they come, the 10th, the 11th, now already Sunday. The 12th, now Monday when a regular country Sunday. So in a nutshell, the lockdown now only on that. Now that Saturday be the most day when you go Shidon house. But that Sunday and Monday, now day when you for Shidon house regularly. Persevere and just be alive. We don't want to wake up on the 12th or the 13th and then we start see people the way they don't die. When they give small laws in a ghost town, please respect it. When you go, you say you don't free. We are taking notes. We take note for you and we keep records. The days go come when it go be extremely hot and you know go fit for height. This lockdown be very important because this day na a day of shame. A day where we will ever go out there, go make a fool of ourselves, saying that we are marching, singing colonial songs and praising colonial masters. Some of we will be singing those songs them. We'll be there for those choirs them. Those choirs them. Even if we not sing the best song, we not be like songbird. When we not sing songs to take all man the year say, now song this. Excuse me. When we not sing the best song in the world, those songs them, if we not hail the colonial master, hail colonialism, praise the enablers, praise the colonial master, succumb to them, una no go ever win. Una fit sing sote, una sing like angels them. Una no go win if una no praise the colonial master. That is the brainwash. Now so the brainwash we wait till today. Some of we never be strong enough. We still get very low self-esteem for stand against those brainwash, because now we are wise. When we be children, we'll be follow them sheepishly. But now we are wise and we are grown, and it's our opportunity to educate our young people, to give them the right education, not to let the colonizer give colonized education to our children again, so that when we finish fighting, our children will not even know what we were fighting for. They will take the country and hand it back to them. It starts from our children, it starts from our great-grandchildren, to make sure that they know that we were here and we fought with blood. We lost a lot of comrades. We lost a lot of angels in the ground that gave up everything to fight, to give them their integrity and their dignity, so that no day they will stand and think that this enjoyment that we are enjoying is just because we deserve it or not. God give it. Yes, God has given you guys, but it took people to fight and give it to you guys, so that every time you are enjoying, our 10th generation will know that General Ivo, General Efang, all of them, Cobra, General Rambo, all of them, they fell in battle so that they can enjoy the freedom that they are enjoying. Freedom with no land equals to zero. Promises is nothing. We are selfless. We have integrity, we have conviction, and we have dedication. We will fight until the last enemy leave our land. To all the black legs that think that when we say one, they will come and reverse it with the biggest traitor in the revolution, calling women in the ground and threatening them. Ambazonians, anybody that is not staying away from Gong Emmanuel, when he has finished with you, he's like a traitor. He will point you out to be killed, or he will make sure that you stop existing. So anybody that is, whether you are a soldier or you are a civilian, dealing with him and facilitating his dirty work, your days will come where he will distance himself from you and come live and talk about you like you are the best thing that happened. And he knows that he's the one that killed you. That single traitor has done more than enough. But like we said, all that traitors will do, they will delay us. They will never stop us. So please stay home on the 10th, the 11th, and the 12th. Shidon with your picking them. Una shidon for compound. Una do small thing them for compound. Do not go to any place public, because when we look for the enemy, any place that the enemy is present is a war zone, and we get the right for do anything anyhow. They say you do anyhow, you go see anyhow. You now want know where till day up, una get for shidon for house that day. Sacrifice those days. Those are the sacrifices for freedom. If we do not take this land now that we have the opportunity, they are at the breaking point. We don't see every day petrol go up. One will up every day, salary don't go down. One will up every day, they don't launch some concours. Lie concours. Only so that mean people they go do certificate of non-conviction. People they go buy physical standby. So that mean they get their treasury for buy more weapons for can't kill us. 7 years when they kill one of we, I take the arm up yesterday for see all we soldiers them and we civilian the way they don't fall. As she say, anytime where a soldier fall, 15 stronger soldiers they come up. Those days they don't pass. Their propaganda will not work. This generation will not succumb. They fight the AGOC, the ADF, and the leadership of this organization because they know what we stand for. We stand for the land, and it's only the land that will give our people their dignity. We need to be in charge and in control, total control of our land. We need to eradicate all the symbols of colonialism, all the symbols of the enemy in our land, and we shall do it. Those propaganda that they come around like, oh, we fix road. For how long? Why is it only now that they are fixing road? All those Ambazonians that have been appointed and given big titles continue to reap the fruit of our labor, because the only reason why they give for that small promotion them now, because they want use it for propaganda, for show the war. Say, I know that their brother this for when a big man for commissioner, know that their brother this when a big man without portfolio. You are there, you are just a figurehead. You don't mean anything, and you cannot walk around with your shoulder up and your head up high, because you know that you are ashamed, because you do not control your land. You have no dignity. Anytime you don't control your land, you don't have dignity. They can hate us and do anything. We are for the total control of our land and kick the last enemy. This lockdown is very important, and I'm pleading to our people that they should respect this day. To our students and to our bloggers, this school that you are going, we like the fact that you are going to school, but be very careful. Education without freedom, without the land, equals to slavery, equals to low self-esteem, equals to illiterate slave. You are illiterate, but you are still a slave. You still fall in that category because you have been brainwashed. To our bloggers, you are bragging, I have 20 million followers, I have 30,000 followers. What are you doing with your potential? What are you doing? You are afraid. Some of you are in the diaspora, you are afraid to speak. Some of us don't even have portfolio. We don't even have the following that you guys have, but you will not use that to talk about the freedom of your people. You are sitting in the diaspora somewhere enjoying freedom that somebody else fought for, and you are trying everything you want to do to bring the rest of your family to the white man's land. Where is it gonna take? Now there is no CNN, there is no MSNBC, Fox News, all those big Voice of America, BBC, all those big news that we used to sit and glue. If you don't have cable, you don't have access. Those days are gone. Now your phone in your hand is a weapon, and they are watching. What are you tweeting? What are you talking? What are you doing on TikTok to talk about the struggle of your people? On Facebook Live, what are you talking about the struggle of your people? Nobody is telling you that don't do your regular blogging. Do your regular blogging, but use your portfolio and use your following to educate people. I've seen a lot of videos of the European and the West coming after us because they watch us. They watch us, and that is the way to educate the world, to show the world that we are not animals, we are not poor. Because anytime you talk about Africa, they always think about animals, they think about the jungle, they think about diseases and poverty. That is not us. That is not who we are. We must be able to educate people, because now everybody with a phone is a potential informant of the world. What do you tweet about what is happening to your people back home? What do you come out and talk? If you don't want even to be specific, what do you tell people about Africa? Are you showing Africa to be like a place with potential, or you just fall in the crack and catch cruise and just make funny skits? You have to use those portfolio and those potters and the platform that people have fought and paid in sweat, blood, and water. You have to use that to educate your own people, so that we do not fall and give to turn a generation of more slaves. This is our opportunity where we don't have to pay for media. Go on TikTok, go on any of those platforms and say what you have to say, and it will go viral. And the world is knowing that Africa is not what they thought it was. They used the media to put us in a box. Until today, we still have some clowns in the diaspora. I feel so sorry to see Ambazonians in the diaspora that are still using that county terminology. The fighters in the ground are doing the work of angels. They are doing the work of human angels, fighting with everything that they have, losing their life so we can live, losing their life so the children can live, losing their life so they can have the land. When you look at their sacrifices, all you can do is to sacrifice the best way you know how. When you come in the diaspora, when those angels in the ground doing the work of pure angels, when they are on the ground, when they are saying county, some of you in the diaspora stand, yeah, from Momo County. Are you kidding me? And a lot of you are in the US. Let me say something about this county rubbish. It has to stop. It has to stop, because they are reducing us to the same 2 cube sugar that La Republique reduced us. I am in Illinois. Illinois is one state in the United States of America. Inside America, now 52 states the day. Illinois now one state, meaning that for 51 other states the day. Illinois not just one state. Inside Illinois alone, we get 102 counties. Tell me how Illinois in a state will get 102 county, and infiltrators in the diaspora go can't stand. They call a whole state in Ambazonia that county because they want to diminish them. Illinois alone, it means say the whole Ambazonia not even reach if they divide Illinois alone into 10 parts, because Ambazonia they talk say get 13 county, meanwhile again a 13 state. Illinois in a one state. Illinois alone get 102 counties. Everybody in the diaspora that is using that county terminology is a criminal. Either you are ignorant, or you are a criminal, or you are an infiltrator that want us to look like fools when we come out here to talk to the international community. You have brainwashed those young angels in the ground that have put everything to fight, to use this stupid terminology of county, making our fight look like a village struggle, making our fight look like a quarter, a neighborhood struggle. That rubbish have to end. Let us pay our liberation tax. That is the last item I'm pounding. Pay your liberation tax. General Efang just died. He just fell. He died a long time ago. He physically left few days ago. We have soldiers sitting in the dungeons of La Republique because they stood for freedom. They stood to fight for the land. They are in the dungeons. We have citizens in Ambazonia that sit at home, like on this coming weekend, they have to sit at home on the 10, 11, and 12. If you cannot do those sacrifices, if you don't fall in those categories, please pay your liberation tax. Pay your liberation tax, even if it means that just do them because ma just do them, may they leave me alone. Do them because the days ahead will not be easy. Pay your liberation tax. You don't want, when freedom finally gets here, you come now to pay liberation tax for 100 years. Nobody will even look at you because we are a generation that have dignity. We not ever see money like anything. We just need money to execute this revolution. We just need you to pay your fair share so that you can own the outcome of our struggle. Don't be one of those uncle where anytime you want to talk, they must talk so you stand in confusion because your talk, you don't talk from a position of put even 50,000 for ground. You talk of a position of empty mouth. Put your own financial contribution on the ground. You are living in the diaspora because some people put everything that they have on the ground when I fought and gave us freedom. We have come here. This platform is not for us to come here and enjoy the freedom. It's for us to stand and fight for the freedom of ourselves and our own people and gain our land and give our people their dignity and their integrity. I plan not to talk for too long today because duty is calling. I have to go back to work. I have a lot to do. I have a flight to catch. So I'll end here and I will just encourage our ground zero that please stay home. If they say stay home, just stay home. Those few days will not kill you. When you go out there and lost your life and leave your children in limbo, it is your family that suffers. It's your family that goes down. Just persevere those days and respect the lockdown. Pay your liberation tax. It's 10,000 for men in the ground and 5,000 for women in the ground. Everybody in the diaspora, African diaspora, is 50,000. But if you are a refugee in the African diaspora, your liberation tax is the same like the liberation tax of ground zero. Now, non-African diaspora, $100 for 1 year. That is like less than $10 a month. That is $8 a month. $100 for 1 year. People drink coffee for $8 in one morning. Pay, just pay because you just pay. Go on the portal. Even if you are paying secretly, just pay so that everybody will know that you've paid your tax. Please shake no day, share so that others will join later and then they watch. Our page is always being suppressed, but we are together.